I read a lot of manga. Last school year, our school provided us with tablets to use for educational purposes. Me being the great student that I am, I used it for none of that and instead used it for my own personal enjoyment. I used it for YouTube, Twitter, and most importantly, I used it to read manga. I dubbed it the Manga Reading Machine. Now let me tell you, I read a lot of manga. Like, a lot. I keep a list of things I watch and read: anime, manga, cartoons, webtoons, what have you. For reference, this is what the list looked like in 2019. And this is what it looked like in 2020. And this is what it looked like in 2021! I read so much manga that I reached the character limit for the current list, so that I had to make a continuation list. At first, I caught up on manga that I read before. Then after that, I just kinda went wild on what I read. And you know what time it is? Quick fire round! I'll be showing on the screen the manga that I read, and I'll be saying some stuff about each of the manga. Spoilers ahead. Finally, after 300 chapters, we finally have it! Also, anime adaptation, let's go! What if you wanted a harem, but also want to be faithful to one girl? Popular girl is annoyed that one guy isn't paying attention to her. Highly recommend. Gyaru teaser. This made me realize that maybe yanderes aren't all that great. Tan girl teaser. Imagine if the MCU was instead filled with rom-coms, like a lot. And that's all for what I read in 2019. On to 2020. Punch go brrrr. One lesbian and a misunderstood delinquent walk into a bar. Part 6 anime, let's go! Can't believe it just ended like that. That's it for 2020, on to 2021. Oh boy. Surprisingly wholesome. Exactly the same as Takagi, but they're married this time. Season 2 when? Anyone else feel like getting hit by a truck to see if they get a wife? Haha. Please don't get hit by a truck, this is a joke. A normie girl has a crush on a waifu for waifu guy. Season 2 when? Big titty office lady. Another office rom-com about an older lady and a younger man. How do I explain this without making it sound like a hentai? Horny lady is horny. Delinquent teaser. The more I read from this, the more I get hungry. Why is this not an hentai? And thus starts my descent into Onishata degeneracy. Did you read the title? First person manga. And it's a rom-com too, so if you're single, go ahead. A teaser where the MC is straight up an NPC. This manga's weird. This manga's weirder. Look, the title makes it sound like it's a teaser manga, but in actuality, it's a story about a group of individuals that wants to secure a job in a gaming company. Yes. Monster Musume, but aliens. Chubby girl teaser? Or is it? You've read the hentai of this. Kakyoin would be proud. Yet another office rom-com about an older lady and a younger man. Extremely negative boy x extremely positive girl. You're a student that hates teachers, and then one day, a teacher confesses her love to you. Imagine Monster Musume, but the MC is a Shota, and the monster girls are yokai. Not your ordinary rom-com. The main girl is possessed by a ghost, and for some reason, only the MC can see the ghost. Girl has rabbit syndrome. Basically, she dies if she gets too lonely. Yet another teaser manga. Misunderstood delinquent who's actually cute and easily flustered. The girl straight up pulls a sword out of her crotch. Easily scared Shota and aggressively in love senpai walk into a bar. Wholesome rom-com about a couple living together. Sakurai-san wants to be noticed. In this isekai, humans are the strongest species, however, they are all extinct. Then isekai stuff happens, and then the only human now appears and just wants to live a quiet life. MC is a major eroge enthusiast, and the girl interested in eroges approaches him, shenanigans ensues. A teaser, but the guy she's teasing has 200 defense. Is this canon to the manga? Abs. I forgot to put this in my anti-teasers video. When does the teasing stop and the sexual harassment starts? Textless office rom-com. Tall tomboy, sharp teeth. Need I say more? Strict student wants to fall in love. How does a couple of elementary school students have a better love life than me? Gyaru likes MC likes Gyaru's friend, lol. Gyaru's bottom text. You know that one time where you played an MMO and you pretended to be a girl and someone wanted to meet up with you IRL? This is that, but it doesn't end terribly. It's kinda like Surezura Children, but not as good. Watch my anti-teasers video, please. The MC looks at the character's boobs, while another character stops him from looking at said boobs. That's literally this entire manga! Think of your childhood friend. Now imagine if she was a demon, and your memories of her being a childhood friend were erased. An isekai that deals with living and adjusting to the laws and rules of the new world. Good stuff. MC has no friends, so he uses a chatting app only to encounter his classmate. It's like a hentai, but there is no butts. It straight up is a hentai with some weird anime bullshit. Another rom-com. This time, they're monster people. Cute. Ending kinda sucked. Senpai best girl. Tsundere office girl. X giant wholesome man. Me best girl. This looks like a brutal friend zoning manga, but it's surprisingly not. It's about a thought that genuinely falls in love. Tsundere delinquent giving out life advice. Imagine if your ex-girlfriend was suddenly your stepsister. This better not end up on domestic girlfriend levels of bullshit tree. Twins. Oneshota? Kinda? Imagine if Sakamoto from Sakamoto Deska was incredibly poor, but still incredibly cool. Girlfriend has the abilities to see the future. I too wish to learn the ways of the house husband. Big Titty Ghost. I haven't actually read past chapter 1 of this, so I can't say much except the short senpai is indeed very cute. Monster Girls. Bottom text. Yes, I do. No, I do not. I hope the idol loses hard, like harder than Ichigo from Her Darling in the Franxx. Hope she gets friend-zoned so hard, the surface of the earth cracks. Let's go, Team Gyaru! Shy girl just wants a friend. Two childhood friends clearly like each other, but they don't know it yet. Torogoye's best girl. This is just straight up bullying. Look, aside from the rom-com, this is a really good manga. If you ever wanted to do cosplay and know the process of how it works, read this manga. Too horny. This got an anime recently, very cute. MC wants to befriend everyone in her class. Season 2 when? Gamer girl meets gamer boy. How does elementary students... Oh wait, we've already been through this one. Reverse teaser. Yuri manga. The title lied. She didn't regret it. Anime adaptation, let's go! How does elementary students... Oh wait, we've already been through this one. Guy that owns an adult store. Ex-girl interested in adult stuff. Thank God this isn't a hentai, or else it would have gone way different if it was. Imagine if instead you saw a person's face, you saw their thoughts. Two classmates that secretly like each other finally get to know each other. I.e. my new ghost roommate. Thirsty Gyaru. Assassin wife. Teaser webtoon. Guy finds out he's engaged to a snake person and it doesn't end well. An intimidating looking delinquent is actually a nice person and gives helpful advice. Look, if you liked Way of the House Husband, you're gonna enjoy this one. The Origairu Dojin we didn't deserve. Yeah. Anime adaptation, yay! This one's a series of rom-coms, I think. Each chapter is showing a scenario of monster girls in the modern day. Season 2 when? Childhood Friend Battle Royale. This one's actually pretty cute. Imagine an isekai, but instead of being transported in a fantasy game, you get transported into a dating simulator. Ecchi galore. AKA I got reincarnated into a big fat ugly knot bastard. Got hungry, stopped reading. Isekai where the MC gets transported into a Tomy dating simulator, but the MC likes the villainess instead. The feel when no straightforward GF. MC's sister's friend has a crush on MC. I cannot find the manga of this at all. When I was reading it, an alternate title for it was Watakoi, but I'm looking for it now under the title Watakoi, and everything that shows up is Wotakoi, so yeah. An extremely unlucky guy gets a cute girlfriend. It's an Oneshota probably, I don't remember. Imagine Oneshota times 5. Generic Isekai number 1. MC gets Isekai'd, but he actually gets to go back to his world with his powers. Your entire class gets Isekai'd, but you can't form a party with them due to stupid Isekai bullshitry. Skeletonite Best Girl. Generic Isekai number 2 with a slight hint of edge. Slice of life spin-off of the Shield Hero. Mute girl and girl who can read thoughts. Yes. Horny GF. Succubus girlfriend. Bottom text. Name an iconic fantasy weapon. Bet a log wasn't one of them. Clueless Gyaru. Yes. Extremely affectionate delinquent girlfriend. Generic Isekai. What is it? Number 3? Minecraft Isekai. Minecraft Isekai. Imagine that one time I got reincarnated as a slime, but this time he got reincarnated into a goblin. I make it sound like it's bad, but it's actually good. Give it a try. Girl lies to her crush to make him like her. Not an isekai, but instead it's a fantasy, but it has modern isekai tropes. So an entire family gets isekai. Season 2 when? The title might sound lewd, but it's actually just about a poor student sharing his food recipes with his friend. Glass cannon wife. Your entire class gets isekai and receives special abilities except you. But you don't really need it because you're the literal manifestation of death itself. Schrodinger's gay. About a guy that lives with animals. Generic isekai number 4. Delinquent guy ex prim proper girl. You know that meme where you create a character and add your skill points into luck? This is that, but the MC adds all his skill points into evasion. Generic isekai number 5. Oh wait, this isn't an isekai. MC gets transferred to a formerly all-girls school, being the only guy there. Teacher was bullied, so he takes revenge on his bully's daughter. You've heard of Shield Hero. Now get ready for Garbage Hero! This one's actually really good. It's about a hero that was wronged and killed, so he comes back to life for revenge. It doesn't really take itself seriously, and that's what makes it great. And also the art is top tier. MC isekais like 3 times, I don't remember. Generic isekai number 6. Not so generic isekai. No OP MCs, no harems. Generic isekai number 7. Generic isekai number 8. I have a vague idea what this is. It's a prequel to another manga, I think. My ghost roommate, but cuter. This manga is basically, hey, you know the split mouth yokai from Japanese legends? She's a waifu now. Generic isekai number 9. Generic isekai number 10. Making a farm in another world. Generic isekai number 11. Generic isekai number 12. Generic isekai number 13. Generic isekai number 14. Generic isekai number 15. Not so generic isekai. Yet another. Your entire class gets isekai'd. This one has an anime airing this season. And finally, we are done! Did I read a lot of manga or what? You may notice most of these manga are either slice of life, romance, or isekai, and that's because those are my favorite genres, and I'll read all the generic isekais that the world has to offer. And that's the end of this video. If you liked it, hit like, subscribe, bell, all that stuff. Anyways, bye! I'm tired!